Hello and welcome to Encrypted Inc. I'm your host Dan Encrypted, decrypting ASX and crypto for you. Coming from a good friend's place here. Shout out to Burnsy, you're a legend, mate. I hope you get back from the mines soon. We can catch up and yeah, mate. You hopefully you'll be around for the next DMB gig. Other shout outs to Perth Crypto Group and Perth Crypto Crew. If you're from Perth and you like crypto, get onto these Facebook groups. Special mentions, Inhibit Productions. Went to the Flotus gig last night. Quality production and artists, which is what you can expect from Perth, the DMB capital of Australia and arguably the world. Another special mention is to Daniel Ricciardo, West Australian born and raised Formula One driver. He won the Italian GP yesterday. It was televised here in Perth. I believe it was last night or early this morning. I saw the race. Fantastic race. Congratulations, Dan. You're a legend. Yeah, well done, mate. That's just absolutely awesome. So you're probably wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses. Well, this episode is episode 5, the Black Swan All Black Swan event. So what is it? What is a Black Swan? What is a Black Swan event? Let's have a little bit of fun with it, shall we? All right. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing a Ferrari top here. I know it's not a McLaren top, which is the team that Dan races for, but you know, I'm of Italian descent and I support Ferrari, so there you go. All right, let's have some fun. So what I'm going to show you some flashcards, and they're going to be the first initials of months within a year. So let's go through them, and we're going to play a little game with this. I want you to spot the swan. Right, so let's start. J. January. F. February. M. March. A. April. M. May. J. June. J. July. A. August. S. September. O. October. N. November. And D. December. Well, that's it. That's, I guess, in essence, maybe why it's called a Black Swan, and maybe when it is a Black Swan event maybe going to happen based on, you know, a particular month. So what's your basis behind this? Okay, well, let's look at some of the world events that have happened, unfortunately, over this time. The worst would be when the Twin Towers in New York went down on September 11. That's one. Two, we've had the global financial crisis, which also happened in December. So what does this mean? Well, it means that there's an element, I guess, of fear around the month of September. Well, look, this is my view on it. I mean, you can take this with a grain of salt. It is typically given that name, but I'm going to say take the glasses off and take it with a grain of salt. That's what I'm going to say. It has been, you know, an interesting, I guess, a month in the past, and a terrible month. And in my experience in real estate, working it for 8 years, it was very interesting into the fact that I always set myself a business plan as an agent, and I had, I guess, what you call, you know, targets that I would want to reach every month. And September, typically, as a sales agent, was probably my worst month every year consistently. So take it as you want. I'm taking my glasses off. That's the Black Swan event. We'll see what happens. All right, let's get into a quick ASX market update. So, what have we seen here? Am I going to get a clicky here? No, I'm not. My computer's being funny. That's all right. We got the ASX 200 up 0.25%. We have the All Ordinaries up 0.26%. You can see the charts for each of those. Interesting enough, this was again coming into September here for the S&P 200 index, and you can see what's happened there. Quite a big sell-off in the ASX. Got to do with the Black Swan event? Not sure, but something to, point out. Ordinaries, as you can see, it's been going, consecutively down over a period of time. And again, this was over September. Slight little pickup here, and also with the S&P 200 index. So what's the future for both of those? Well, who knows, right? We can't determine the future, but what we can look at is big announcements coming up shortly. The two biggest I just want to point out too is the US monthly budget statement, which is coming out on Monday. So right now in New York, it is about approximately 3 o'clock, probably about more close to 3 actually, close to 3 o'clock in New York, but that's on Monday morning. So that will be happening, I guess, later tonight, West Australian Perth time. The other big announcement, I think, is coming on Wednesday, and that's China's August industrial production announcement, which I guess has an effect to, commodity prices, you could say, on the ASX as well, as, big industries in China rely on natural resources. I mean, that's just a fact, so. All right. You know what? That's the end of my show. It was a quick one today, 7 minutes. How good's that? I'd just like to say like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you like the content in this video and future videos. What have I got coming up soon? I have episode 6 is going to talk about how to, I guess, anticipate the tapering off or exiting maybe a bull run or a bull market or an upward trend even. So I'm going to talk about that and my strategies that I use to determine that. Stay tuned to that one if you want to find out more about that. That will be coming up next. You can find me on Instagram at Dan Encrypted. You can find me on Twitter at Dan the Encrypted Man. You're watching my YouTube channel, which is Encrypted Inc. And you can find me on Facebook at Dan Encrypted. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And God bless and all the best. So, nice sunny day here in Perth. So if you're from Perth, get outside a little bit because it's looking good. All right. Have a good one, guys. See ya.